We're getting a lot of questions asking, as yields are rising, how can investors know when is the right time to return to fixed income?
Well, we think it's a good time to return now. It's very, very hard to time markets. But as we talked about earlier, value from a longer-term historical perspective has returned to the market. Today, with high-quality bond yields, treasury yields, or other government bond yields, somewhere in that 3.5% range, you're getting paid more money if you believe, like PIMCO does, that central banks will ultimately get inflation back closer to their target over the next couple of years. That's a very, very important point. We know in a world like today where there's so much uncertainty, it's going to be hard to time an entry point perfectly. But across PIMCO strategies, we are becoming more constructive about interest rate levels more broadly. And this volatility, it feels terrible living through it and transacting in these types of markets. It's creating the type of opportunity across sectors where not only can you generate an attractive yield without going down the credit spectrum too significantly, you can take advantage of a lot of this local volatility and provide some incremental pickup through relative value trading, through targeting even more resilient sectors. And again, by doing some of that, you can quickly get your yield level up into the mid-single digits, which from a historical perspective, once again, is looking increasingly attractive.
Great. And just in closing, what advice do we have for investors?
I would just say be patient. I tell myself that. We encourage the team to do that as institutional managers. But after the type of negative financial market performance over the last several months, and we're not just talking fixed income or public equities, VC, growth equity, crypto, there's a tendency just to say, I'm done with it, just go to cash. And it would be unfortunate to do that at a time where there's finally more value across the opportunity set. So we do think investors should, if they've left the market, consider returning to the market. If they're in the market and they're having trouble staying in the market, to really, try to be patient and weather the volatility, because we think that there will be a significant reward ahead.